Imagine a world without us, a world where the landscape is untouched by human hands, dominated by giants and strange creatures that roamed freely. This was Earth millions of years ago, long before humans walked the planet, a time when nature reigned supreme. From this ancient world, our earliest ancestors began to emerge, stepping out of the shadows of these colossal beings. They were not much like us, these early hominins. Primitive and raw in their existence, they were small, hairy creatures, more ape-like than human, navigating a world full of dangers and opportunities, yet they possessed a spark, a potential that would set them on the path to becoming us, the modern humans. These early hominins took their first tentative steps towards humanity in Africa, the cradle of humankind. They learned to walk upright, freeing their hands to use tools, a significant leap in their evolution. They lived in small groups, foraging for food and seeking shelter, forming the first social structures. Life was a daily struggle for survival against predators and the elements, a constant battle for existence. But these challenges also pushed them to adapt and innovate, finding new ways to overcome their environment. Over millions of years, these early hominins evolved, slowly but surely changing with each generation. Their brains grew larger, and they developed more sophisticated tools, marking significant progress in their journey. Around 2.5 million years ago, a new genus emerged, Homo, a pivotal moment in our history. These were the first humans, and they were different, more advanced and capable than their predecessors. They had larger brains and were capable of more complex thought, paving the way for future innovations. This marked a turning point in our evolutionary journey, the beginning of the story of humankind, a tale of survival, adaptation, and progress. The story of early humans is not a linear progression. It is a complex tapestry woven from the threads of multiple human species that once roamed the Earth, each contributing to the rich mosaic of our ancestry. Imagine encountering not just one but several different types of humans, each with their own unique traits and ways of life. This was the reality for a significant portion of our history, a time when the Earth was home to a variety of human species. Among the most well-known of these early humans were Homo erectus, the skilled toolmakers who ventured out of Africa, spreading their influence far and wide. And then there were the Neanderthals, our close cousins who thrived in Europe and parts of Asia, adapting to the harsh conditions of the Ice Age. Neanderthals, with their stocky builds and prominent brow ridges, were well adapted to the cold climates of Ice Age Europe, showcasing their resilience and ingenuity. They were skilled hunters, crafting sophisticated tools and even engaging in the practice of burying their dead, indicating a complex social structure. Homo erectus, on the other hand, were the pioneers, the first humans to leave Africa and spread across Asia, marking a significant milestone in human evolution. They were masters of fire, a revolutionary skill that provided warmth, protection, and a means to cook food. They also created hand axes, a versatile tool that remained largely unchanged for over 1 million years, highlighting their ingenuity. These different human species coexisted and even interacted, sometimes competing for resources, sometimes interbreeding, creating a complex web of relationships. The evidence of these interactions is in our genes, a genetic legacy that we carry with us to this day. Modern humans of non-African descent carry a small percentage of Neanderthal DNA, a testament to the interconnectedness of our ancient past and the shared history of our species. Yet, despite the diversity of early humans, one species would ultimately rise to dominance, Homo sapiens, whose adaptability and innovation would pave the way for the modern world we know today. Two key milestones set the stage for the ascent of Homo sapiens: the control of fire and the development of language. Imagine the transformative power of harnessing fire for the first time. Fire brought warmth, light, and protection from predators. It allowed our ancestors to cook food, making it safer and more digestible, leading to improved nutrition and brain development. But perhaps the most significant advantage fire provided was a gathering place, a focal point for social interaction. Around the flickering flames of a campfire, early humans could gather, share stories, and strengthen social bonds. This communal experience fostered the development of another crucial innovation: language. Language, with its complex system of symbols and sounds, allowed humans to communicate ideas, share knowledge, and pass down information across generations. It facilitated cooperation, enabling groups to work together, hunt more effectively, and build stronger communities. With fire and language, Homo sapiens possessed two powerful tools that would fuel their rise to dominance. Section 4. The Rise of Homo sapiens. Around 200,000 years ago, Homo sapiens emerged in Africa. They were not physically imposing like the Neanderthals, but they possessed a unique combination of intelligence, adaptability, and social skills. Equipped with fire, language, and increasingly sophisticated tools, they embarked on a journey that would take them across the globe. Homo sapiens were not content with simply surviving. They sought to understand and shape their world. They created art on cave walls, expressing their creativity and spirituality. They developed complex hunting strategies, bringing down large game with cooperation and ingenuity. And they migrated, spreading out of Africa and into new lands, adapting to diverse environments and outcompeting other human species. The reasons for the Neanderthals' disappearance and Homo sapiens' ultimate triumph remain a subject of debate. Some theories suggest climate change or disease played a role. Others point to the superior cognitive abilities and social organization of Homo sapiens. Whatever the reason, by around 40,000 years ago, Homo sapiens stood alone, the last surviving human species on Earth. Section 5. The Agricultural Revolution, a double-edged sword. For thousands of years, Homo sapiens lived as hunter-gatherers, relying on their skills and knowledge of the land to survive. They moved with the seasons, following the migration patterns of animals and the growth cycles of plants. Then, around 10,000 years ago, a revolution occurred that would transform human society forever, the Agricultural Revolution. This monumental shift didn't happen overnight, but gradually spread across different regions. Instead of chasing their food, humans began to cultivate it. They learned to select the best seeds and breed the most productive plants. They planted seeds, domesticated animals, and settled in one place to tend their crops and herds. This newfound stability allowed them to build more permanent homes and communities. Agriculture brought a more stable food supply, leading to population growth and the emergence of settled villages. These villages became the foundation for more complex societies. It also allowed for specialization of labor, with some individuals focusing on farming while others developed crafts, trade, or governance. This division of labor led to advancements in technology and culture. This led to the rise of the first cities and the complex social structures that underpinned them. These early cities became centers of trade, politics, and culture. However, the agricultural revolution was not without its drawbacks. The concentration of people in one place made it easier for diseases to spread. It brought about a more sedentary lifestyle, which increased the spread of disease. The close quarters and reliance on a limited number of crops also made communities vulnerable to famine. It also led to social hierarchies and inequality. As some individuals accumulated more resources and power than others, this disparity created tensions and conflicts within communities. The shift from hunting and gathering to farming was a pivotal moment in human history, marking a transition from a life of relative freedom to one of greater security, but also greater complexity and control. This double-edged sword of progress brought both benefits and challenges, shaping the course of human civilization.